So it has come to my news that part 6 will be most likely spanning over 3 years. This is not anything that I've expected. I honestly, I was already the guy that was like, you know what, I'm not a big batches guy personally. I think we can work around this, but personally I don't really like batches. And then they did that, and I was like, I think this is probably the straw that broke the camel's back. Because for me, I was seeing this, I'm like, okay, as a spectator, how do I feel about this? This is terrible. Why would they do that? And as Caleb, the YouTuber guy or person, it's up for interpretation. But basically I was like, wow, this is terrible. And I honestly can't even imagine as to what to tell you all, because normally I have ideas where I'm like, okay, well, here's what we can do with that. Okay, here's the potential future. Okay, well, here's what we can, like, here's something, like some glimmers of hope that like there's something to deal with. You know when to hold them, know when to fold them. This is a situation where it's like, no, this is the hand that we were dealt with, and this is just a bad hand. There is nothing to do. There's like this is just their decision at this point. I know that people are gonna consider like, oh, we can do things like, oh, let's sign a petition or let's tweet at Netflix, and it's like, dude, it's Netflix, bro. Like of all things, let's like, I don't know, let's just look to Araki and be like, you know what, let's just wait for part 9. Because as it goes right now, I'm like, wow, this is a terrible situation. And what's even worse is like, I've seen that there's people like coming after like David Productions as if they're the ones that is like, oh yes, was our plan for the, like, no, that's not how any of that works. Don't do that. That's not even smart. It doesn't make any sense. I understand that people have like all this rage and want to direct it to something, but dude, you gotta let it go. You remember when Goku was telling Gohan like, no, stop, just calm down. Like that's exactly the case. You have all the reason to be upset, but directing it at just random people is not gonna do anything to a collective that is the company that is Netflix. It's not really a thing. Honestly, we just continue. I'm honestly baffled. I feel terrible for part 6, because what's crazy is that part 6 doesn't have any emotion. It's not like a person or anything like that. It's not like a living thing, but this is the part that is under the most like scrutiny and just deals with the most altogether. I'd say altogether, yeah, because especially primarily women cast, and people were very anti the ending and everything like that. Something like part 5 was just like, oh, it had bad translations and that's why people hated it, which was also kind of funny because it was like, dog, what? Because bad fan translations? That doesn't make any sense. Why do you hate the part? That's stupid. But aside from that, I honestly feel bad for the part because I know that it's a lot of people's favorite, and I'm just looking at it and looking at all this happen, and it's like, wow, this is disappointing. I'm so sorry that this happened to these fans. But yeah, I don't think there's really much else to say. The situation is cooked. I don't know, y'all. The key is just keep moving. Like, obviously, like I'm not gonna lose sleep over this, but it's one of those things where it's just like, you know what? This really, 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 really sucks, but all we can do is continue, and that's it. My makeshift plush is, the days are counting up, and you can get one if you want. But aside from that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, like outside this video. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, peace out and Godspeed.